Hello, everybody. My name is Gabby. I am here with Mr. Howell. This is his second week with us here at Best Paw Forward Dog Training. And what we are working on with him today is a little bit of meet and greet. So one of the things he is here for, the main thing he is here for, is he gets really excited with people and tends to jump up and mouth. So we're going to show you how to go through this with him when you get him home and you're working on this at home, okay? So we want to make sure during this session that he's staying calm. Again, another very important thing with him is making sure that you are staying calm during these sessions as well. If you start to get really excited, really worked up, then he's going to, okay? So we want to make sure we're setting him up for success. He hears that other dog in the back, so it is a little bit distracting in here right now. Come here, sit. So, first way, I'm going to have my guest come up and walk up to him. I'm going to free him to tell him to go say hi. Now, one thing I want to point out, we never force our dog to say hi to someone. If he's not interested in saying hi to them, we're not going to force him to do so. He is super sweet, so he does tend to want to say hi. But again, if he wasn't interested in saying hi, we're not going to force him to go up and say hi to someone, okay? In the beginning, we're going to have our guest very calm. First thing I'm going to do is actually just walk him up to her, let him sniff her without her reaching down, saying hi, because again, he gets really worked up, gets really excited when somebody new says hi. So I'm going to have Sylvia come onto the screen a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk him up. Let's go. I'm going to let him say hi. He sniffs. Let's go. I tell him, let's go. I walk him away, and then he gets that reinforcement, that treat. In the beginning, you might have to use a food lure to kind of get him into position to say hi to the person. But we did this a couple times the other day, and he's doing really good with it. So I'll show you what that looks like when our guest says hi. So I'll use that piece of food. Mr. Howe, go say hi. I put him in a position. She reaches down, pets him a couple times, and then I walk him away, put him into that sit, give him that reinforcement, okay? So again, in the beginning, very calm. If he's worked up, if he's pulling to get to that person, we're not going to allow him to do so. We're going to have that person walk away, or we're going to get space from that person. We're going to have him do some sits, some attentions, and we're not going to continue walking forward towards that person if he is excited, okay? Very important. We want to make sure that we're setting him up for success. So again, I'll walk him up, go say hi. He can say hi, let's go. Good boy, perfect. Exactly like that. In the beginning especially, we're going to keep these interactions very brief. We're not going to have the person pet him for a couple minutes, get him super excited, and then cause him to do that jumping behavior. Another thing I want to mention, when I walk him up, he goes over, he says hi. You can say hi, give him a couple pets. I'm going to start walking him away before my guest removes her hands. And the reason for that is if our guest removes their hands and he's really excited, he still wants that attention. A lot of times what dogs will do is they'll turn and they'll try to jump up to get that attention to continue, okay? So asking him to move away before our guest removes their hands is preventing that from happening, okay? So another way we can do this, sit. We can have him sit. We can have our guest come up. And go say hi. Say hi. Let's go. Sit. And do it just like that as well. Okay, so a couple different ways we can work on this. Again, very important, making sure that he's only going up and saying hi if he wants to, and also if he is calm. We want to make sure, again, we're setting him up for success. We don't want him to practice and rehearse that jumping over and over again. So as you can see, he's doing a great job. He's very calm. We actually haven't done this session with Sylvia at all. So he's doing an excellent job. So if you guys have any questions on this, let us know in the comments below. Good boy. But again, week 2 for Mr. Howell, he is doing an excellent job. Let us know if you have questions, and we will see you on his next video tomorrow.